Hello and welcome again to another exciting episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. And I'm going to do this again. Brought to you by
Windex and the letter R.
Yes.
And the color purple.
And the color purple. And Diane Phasma.
I forgot about her.
Call back.
That's her name.
And we're coming to you from the back room of the Shreveport Excalibur. And we also have a location in Texarkana, Texas.
There's Facebook and all kinds of stuff.
Websites, Twitter, allegedly Twitter.
So there's no excuse not to find us.
That's right. Maps, phone numbers, all that can be found on the website, ExcaliburCCG.com.
Wow, that's a lot. Excuse me.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll see you later.
Next week. Okay.
Enjoyed it.
All right, so we're doing comics for the week of July 24th, 2019. And Riggs, you can start.
Oh, thank you so much, Mark. All right. And now the news. Aliens Rescue 104, written by Brian Wood, and the artist is Kieran McKeown and J.L. Straw. Yes. Following the events of Aliens Resistance, Alec Brand, a colonist rescued by Amanda Ripley, and Zula Hendricks has grown up into an elite colonial marine. A secret mission brings him back to the alien-infested moon where he was rescued, and face to face with the past.
Alrighty. Here we go with Archie comics here. This is Archie versus Predator 2.
What?
Number 1.
Oh.
Okay. Written by Alex DeCampi and art by Robert Hack.
Sounds campy.
It does sound campy. Betty Veronica and Predator / Archie.
What?
Oh, he must have turned into a predator or something at the end of the first one. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
They've been left in the wreckage of their town, all their friends dead. Well, that's pretty dark.
Wow.
Normally they'd just go down memory lane and get home again where everything's okay, but that's no longer an option. It isn't until they find an undamaged car and drive it down a different road where they can finally return to Riverdale.
Yes.
But their hometown feels different.
Because everyone's dead.
Yeah, everyone's dead. And it's made even more bizarre when they come face to face with a few people they'd never expect. Themselves.
What?
Only different, newer versions. Well, this is going
Sounds like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Predator. Let's see. Little do they know, predators on Mars are watching them planning their next attack.
Well, there's all kinds of parodies of movies in there.
There's okay.
Wow.
I gave you the Batman one.
Oh, thanks. I loved the Batman one. Were you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
All right. No, you're not. Batman Curse of the White Knight 1 of 8. Written, artist, and the whole thing by Sean Murphy. He just did everything in this.
He did.
In this explosive sequel to the critically acclaimed blockbuster Batman White Knight from writer-artist Sean Murphy, the Joker recruits Azrael to help him expose a shocking secret from the Wayne family's legacy and to run Gotham City into the ground! Exclamation point. As Batman rushes to protect the city and his loved ones from danger, the mystery of his ancestry unravels, dealing a devastating blow to the Dark Knight. Exciting new villains and unexpected allies will clash in this unforgettable chapter of the White Knight saga, and the truth about the blood they shed will shake Gotham to its core.
And you can
Meanwhile, at the League of Justice,
you can tell this is like an Elseworlds thing because well, Batman doesn't have loved ones.
Oh, well, they don't last long.
This is true. Alrighty. From Marvel Comics, it's Fearless 1 of 4. Written by Shannon McGuire and various. Art by Claire Rowe, Carmen Nunez Carnero.
Sounds like a singer.
I want to sing about the Luna and the Juna and the Springa. Alright, straight off her silver screen debut, Captain Marvel takes the world by storm. And speaking of the weather, Storm of the X-Men faces...
Nice segue.
A problem only a goddess could solve. Add the Invisible Woman, and you've got an unstoppable trio.
I guess so.
Sure.
Wow.
Absolutely.
We should go slower. We're going through it so fast.
That's good.
So I'll read. No, I'm Well, I've got History of the Marvel Universe 1 of 6 by Marvel Comics. Did I already say that? Written by Mark Waid and Javier Rodriguez is the artist. He is from France. No, wait, that's not French. Oh, my lordy. He's from... Anyway, forget it. Everything you ever wanted to know about the Marvel Universe in one lavishly illustrated series. From the Big Bang to the twilight of existence, History of the Marvel Universe chronicles completely for the first time everything that was, is, or will be. Lushly illustrated text tells the complete story of the Marvel Universe, revealing previously unknown secrets and serving as the ultimate reference book for Marvel fans, which means Mark will be buying it. Witness the greatest tale ever told. Hey, I thought that was... Oh, never mind. Religious. And be prepared for some shocking revelations. Again, religious. Revelations.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Next up is like the big one. The big one everybody's been waiting for.
Uh-oh.
It's House of X, number 1. From Marvel Comics, of course. It's Jonathan Hickman and Pepe Larraz.
Pepe.
Superstar writer Jonathan Hickman takes the reins of the X-Men universe. Since the release of Uncanny X-Men number 1, there have been 4 seminal moments in the history of the X-Men. Giant Size X-Men, X-Men, that's the Jim Lee one, Age of Apocalypse, New X-Men, Grant Morrison. 4 iconic series that introduced a new era for Marvel's mutants and revolutionized the X-Men. In House of X, Charles Xavier reveals his master plan for mutant kind. ...
Okay,
one that will bring mutants out of the shadow of mankind into the light once more. So this is Jonathan Hickman's big to-do on the X-Men. And rumor has it, if this works out, they're going to do similar stuff to the rest of the Marvel books, but we'll have to see.
Well, everything I'd want to know about X-Men is in that book.
Really?
You were wrong. You're supposed to say you were wrong something, Brett. But you have to be able to know Johnny Carson to even sort of get that.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Boy, Marvel's just in everything so far.
Well.
It seems like. So I've got Marvel's Epilogue number 1. Written by Kurt Busiek, Alex Ross, and the artist is Alex Ross again. I mean, Ross.
It is Ross. Yes.
It is Ross. I can't see with my glasses off. A marvelous look at the all-new, all-different X-Men of the 1970s. In the 16-page story, Alex and Kurt bring Marvel's world to brilliant, realistic life. One last time, as the now-retired Phil Sheldon and his daughters in Manhattan to see the Christmas lights find themselves in the middle of a clash between the outsider heroes and the deadly Sentinels, giving them a close-up perspective on the mutant experience. Also featuring a behind-the-scenes look at the making of the special story and other bonus features for an additional $2.99. No, I'm just kidding. It's all inclusive.
Alrighty. Where are we at here? Okay.
We're on Mark.
This is more Secret Warps. This is the Arachnite Annual, number 1 of 1. Marvel Comics, of course. Al Ewing and Jim Zub writing, and Carlos Villa and Carlo Barberi with the art. Secret Warps Part 4. I think this is the last part of it. Supreme Universal. All one word with an exclamation point. But I don't feel like yelling like I usually do.
Yeah, don't get too excited. You know your heart.
Yes, I do know
And
my
your
heart.
feet.
And my feet. They need cleaning.
No one gets that, but...
The web-spinning Arachnite finds himself out of the depth of all 4 of his personas as his own warp universe begins colliding with another. The new Supreme Universe, homes of the Supreme 7, plus a bonus tale of old AK, I'm assuming that's Arachnite, trying to persuade the Terrific 2 to become a trio. That sounds just exciting.
I can tell you're excited.
I am. I'm
'Cause you're
tired.
Tired.
Yes, I am.
You need to quit staying up late watching Green Acres or whatever it is you're watching. Oh man, I got a kind of a mean title, Star Pig. Number 1 of 4. IDW Publishing, written by Delilah S. Dawson. Man, I tell you, these artists. Francesco Gaston. Now, he was French, I'm pretty sure. Like many late 21st century teens, geeky 16-year-old Vess gets packed off to spend her summer at space camp, which is literally in space. Tragically, a shuttle accident sends her and the rest of the passengers careening toward a cold, frosty death among the stars. But when a gigantic spacefaring water bear miraculously rescues Bess and her beloved retro Discman, it's the beginning of an extraordinary friendship and an incredible journey home, all set to the nostalgic tunes of Bess's 1990s heavy playlist.
How are the 90s nostalgic?
I guess you have to, if you were born in the late 70s or 80s.
I guess. All right, another Marvel comic.
Wow.
Swordmaster #1, written by Shuiju and Greg Pak, and art by Gunji and Chris Anka. What a boring name next to all the other ones. You saw him tear through the fire goblins in War of the Realms with his big damn magic sword.
Wow, did you just read that like that? It's in there.
Now learn the mysterious origins of Lin Lai, a.k.a. Swordmaster, Marvel's newest Chinese superhero, in the English language debut of the original series written by Shuizu and drawn by Gunji. So I guess this is like an English translation of something that's already been out in China.
I guess.
Okay. Haunted by dreams of demons, Lin Lai hunts for his missing archaeologist father. That's ironic.
That sounds like Indiana Jones.
And for the secret of the black sword he left behind. In a brand new story written by Greg Pak, Swordmaster teams up with Shang-Chi. What happens when an undisciplined, untrained kid with a magic sword tangles with the one and only undisputed master of Kung Fu? Spoiler alert, they will indeed drive each other crazy, with huge ramifications for the Marvel Universe.
Boy, that's a long story.
It is.
Weird doggy.
Ooh, doggy.
Well, there's just hardly any DC. I had the only DC,
yeah.
apparently.
Yep.
Valkyrie Jane Foster #1. Written by Jason Aaron and Al Ewing, and Cafu was the artist. Cafu? I think that's that new coffee shop that opened downtown. A new hero emerges straight from the pages of The War of the Realms. For years you knew her as Dr. Jane Foster, one of Thor's most steadfast companions. Then you know her as Thor, the goddess of thunder, who took up the mantle when no other hero, god or human, was worthy. Now Jane takes on a new role as Valkyrie, guide and fairy woman to the dead, but her days of punching are far from over.
Jason Aaron has an unhealthy Jane Foster fixation. Alright, Marvel Comics.
What a surprise.
Web of Venom, Funeral Pyre, #1. And there's the phone. Written by Cullen Bunn, art by Alberto Jimenez Albuquerque.
Holy cow, what a name.
And Joshua Cassara. For weeks, the serial killer called Carnage has been hunting former symbiote hosts and killing them. Next on his list is Andy Benton, formerly Mania. God, I never even heard of these symbiotes that they're throwing in here. Who's back to living in Philadelphia and without any symbiote to save her. The path of bodies that leads to absolute carnage continues here. So, another prequel kind of thing to the absolute carnage that's going to probably drag out even longer than War of Realms.
So there's no such thing as a one-shot deal,
But they're
apparently.
not doing any more events at Marvel. Okay.
Well, that's because they did them all there, it looks like.
Well,
Yep.
that does it.
That was fast, after all.
That's
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that on there.
Are you reading anything that you would care to tell us about?
I'm actually just totally engrossed in Babylon 5, as you well know. I'm
Yes,
not
I
reading
do.
anything, but I've gone back and bought all the DVD collection on the season 3, which I didn't even actually see any of the season 3 shows. That's my new obsession, Babylon 5. So no, I'm not reading. I'm just staying up really late watching episode after episode.
Okay. The binge.
Yes.
Any movies you're looking forward to? Trailers you've
Of course,
seen?
Joker, 2020. I'm still very excited about Dune and the next Daniel Craig, the last Daniel Craig James Bond movie. But that's all 2020. And then the new Star Wars movie in December. And then there was and the Quentin Tarantino movie on July 26th actually looks pretty good. That Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So those 3 movies.
Okay. Well, it's more than 3.
Well, the 3 for this year and 2 for next year.
There's nothing this year I'm looking forward to.
Womp, 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 womp. But you're reading.
Actually, no.
No?
Not really.
Wow. What do you do?
Oh,
Not
my
sleep,
gosh.
apparently.
Well, I have a 9-year-old, so it's
that's true.
it's kind of nonstop when I get home.
I have no kids, so I can't relate.
I do things that he likes to do.
Well, that's cool. Play with dinosaurs.
No, he doesn't do
No?
that.
Right around the
We're
yard?
playing like Roblox and Minecraft and Lotro and things like that.
Well, that's cool. I heard.
But you know what? I saw the Top Gun trailer yesterday.
I haven't seen. I forgot all about that's coming out.
I love that first movie so much, and I don't know why, because it's really not a great movie, but it's like a guilty pleasure thing. But
Who's directing it? Do you know?
It's the same dude that did the first one.
Well, he died. Tony Scott.
Oh,
Ridley
well,
Scott's brother passed away.
Somebody else.
Maybe Ridley's doing it. I don't know.
I don't know, but the trailer's pretty awesome.
When's it
actually? It comes out next year, I think.
Oh, it's another 2020 movie.
Yeah.
But 2020 is going to be an awesome year for movies.
May or June of next year, I think.
You're gonna
it's
have
just
a new
called Top Gun Maverick, and it looks really awesome. I know it has nothing to do about comic books, but
Oh, that's right.
you
We're
know,
not supposed to talk about anything else, are we?
well, we don't have like back issues to do, so
Right.
we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Cool.
We can talk about multi-purpose absorbent pads. or
Whoa,
pets if
I'm
you
not
want to.
getting into that.
Well, there's a whole box of them.
Oh.
So you could get into that.
For dogs. Yeah, the 2020 is going to be a big year for movies because there's also the new Sherlock Holmes movie, the next Indiana Jones movie.
Is that really going to actually come out?
Yeah,
in
I saw
2020?
something about it. It's not currently in production or anything, but that's and Avatar 2 is also in 2020. So gotta stick around for one more year at least to see all
right.
these things.
Big doings
Do you need to talk
in
about
Hollyweird, huh?
Mr. Gillispie?
Oh yes, we're gonna mention the Elijah Gillispie, the fund. I'm gonna put the link to the fund again in the description, and yes, prayers and any help you can send along their way for Michael and his wife and their son. They're still in Memphis at St. Jude's, as far as I know.
Yeah, I
Pretty
saw
sure they are.
the picture they posted of him and his son and very cute little kid.
Yeah. I hate that any kid has to go through anything like that, but
I know.
any kind of help you can give will be appreciated. And like I said, I'll put the link to the fundraiser in the description. If anybody's even still watching after all the rambling we've done.
Oh, that's true. You probably tuned us out about 5 minutes
Probably.
ago. I didn't think about that.
Anyway, that's it for this week.
Yep.
Next week, I think Olivia will be back.
Yeah, she'll be in her favorite seat. ...
And
I'll be over there off
exclamation point.
camera making jokes
Yes.
about it.
Riggs will be back to his cameo
Yes.
ways.
Yes.
Maybe he'll do a Babylon 5 cameo next week.
Yes, great maker. But then I would have to... Oh,
You could do your hair like that.
I
man.
would have to do the Lando hair. See, but I need hairspray. So hopefully you'll edit that out.
Here.
Yes.
There you go.
Great maker.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night.
And pleasant dreams.